The Roman legion was a flexible, modular military system. It could adapt to diverse terrains and enemy tactics effectively. Legion units operated independently for tactical advantage. Despite independence, units maintained overall coordination. This structure enhanced effectiveness against various adversaries. The legion's design allowed for versatile combat deployment. Roman leaders understood logistics as vital for military success. They invested heavily in infrastructure to support their armies. Roads facilitated rapid troop movement across the empire. Bridges ensured armies could cross rivers and other obstacles. Supply depots provided essential resources to sustain campaigns. Efficient supply lines were key to Roman military dominance. Rome uses diplomacy to divide and conquer rival tribes and cities. They exploit existing rivalries to weaken potential opposition. Rome offers protection or privileges to select groups. This isolates others, making Rome an indispensable arbiter. Rome strategically extended legal rights to conquered populations. This inclusion created a tiered system of Roman citizenship. Loyalty to Rome was directly rewarded with increased status. This system reduced rebellions by incentivizing cooperation. Personal advancement became linked to supporting Roman rule. This fostered stability and integrated conquered territories. Roman commanders were not only military leaders, they also functioned as administrators and politicians. Commanders governed provinces under Roman control. They managed alliances with other states and factions. Commanders integrated new territories into the Roman system. Early Roman wars show brute force alone is not enough for lasting control. Initial victories might be achieved through sheer power. However, these gains are often temporary and unstable. A carefully designed strategy is crucial for long-term success. Strategic planning allows for efficient resource allocation. Effective strategy ensures lasting dominance and stability. Roman wars were prolonged campaigns designed to exhaust opponents. A key goal was to fracture enemy alliances through attrition. The strategy aimed to transform resistance into dependence. Time was strategically employed as a weapon. Prolonged engagement weakened the enemy's resolve and resources. Rome favored negotiated surrenders over outright conquest. Negotiations often involved securing hostages from the defeated party. Tribute payments were a common demand in surrender agreements. Treaties formalized the terms of surrender and established future relations. This approach aimed to preserve local populations and infrastructure. Survival of locals was linked to Roman interests via treaties and tribute. The Roman legion was known for its adaptability on the battlefield. It could effectively engage various enemies with different combat styles. The legion was also proficient across diverse terrains. This flexibility made it a formidable force in many combat situations. Roman legions focused on rotation to keep soldiers fresh during battle. Endurance was key, allowing them to outlast opponents in prolonged engagements. Coordination ensured units worked together effectively on the battlefield. Command structure turned battles into tests of organization, not just courage. Roman leaders recognized efficient army supply as crucial for victory. This understanding drove extensive infrastructure development. Roads were built to facilitate rapid troop and supply movement. Bridges enabled armies to cross rivers and difficult terrain. Forts provided secure bases and supply depots along routes. Roman roads were vital infrastructure for military control and efficiency. They enabled rapid troop movement across the empire. Roads facilitated quick concentration of military strength. They allowed for swift recovery and reinforcement after defeats. The road network served as permanent arteries of control. This infrastructure was key to Rome's military dominance and stability. Rome strategically aimed to hinder the unification of potential adversaries. A key tactic involved exploiting pre-existing conflicts. These conflicts existed between various tribes and city-states. Internal rivalries among elites were also leveraged. This divide-and-conquer approach weakened opposition. It prevented the formation of a united front against Roman expansion. Rome uses diplomacy to reshape local power dynamics. Early collaborators with Rome are rewarded strategically. This reward system encourages cooperation with Roman rule. Stubborn resistance to Rome is met with punishment. These actions favor those who align with Roman interests. Rome strategically conserved its manpower through innovative methods. Former enemies were integrated into the Roman military structure. These integrated forces served as allies, auxiliaries, and within client states. This absorption of local societies facilitated Rome's territorial expansion. Rome viewed defeats as valuable sources of information. They analyzed mistakes to understand the reasons for failure. Tactics were adjusted based on the lessons learned. Equipment and organization were improved accordingly. Leadership was also evaluated and modified as needed. Roman armies faced challenges against enemies with superior cavalry forces. These encounters highlighted the need for Rome to adapt its military strategies. In response, Rome initiated reforms to counter the cavalry threat. These reforms involved changes to Roman army formations. Rome also adjusted its alliances to gain cavalry support. These adaptations aimed to neutralize enemy cavalry advantages. Rome recognized its naval weaknesses. This realization prompted a strategic response. Rome initiated a redesign of its naval fleets. The redesign aimed to enhance maritime capabilities. Tactics were also revised for improved effectiveness. These changes strengthened Rome's naval power. Command structures are sometimes reworked to improve leadership. Restructuring aims to enhance overall effectiveness. Ineffective structures hinder decision-making processes. A key goal is to streamline communication channels. Improved leadership fosters better team coordination. Restructuring can lead to more agile responses to challenges. Rome implemented a tiered system of legal rights for conquered peoples. This system offered varying degrees of legal protection and privileges. The extent of rights depended on the loyalty and cooperation of the conquered. This approach fostered a sense of inclusion within the expanding empire. Granting legal rights served as an incentive for maintaining peace. Loyalty was rewarded with increased legal standing and opportunities. Granting autonomy involves delegating self-governance to regional entities. This can reduce rebellion incentives by addressing local grievances. Autonomous regions gain control over specific affairs. This fosters stability by accommodating diverse interests and needs. Rome expanded citizenship to conquered peoples. This extension was a strategic move. It linked personal advancement to Roman stability. Citizenship fostered loyalty among the conquered. It integrated new populations into Roman society. This helped maintain order and expand Roman influence. Over generations, Rome has been viewed by many communities as a source of opportunity. These communities see Rome as offering prospects for security. Rome is also perceived as a place that provides social mobility. This perception has transformed historical conquest into a form of consent. The city's reputation has evolved from a symbol of power to a beacon of hope. This transformation highlights the enduring influence of Rome on society. Lasting power stems from control over resources and people. Legitimacy is key to maintaining authority and public trust. Shaping political realities solidifies long-term influence. Victory is only the beginning. The aftermath matters more. Caesar's approach exemplifies these principles in action. The Roman Empire expanded through consistent consolidation efforts. Adaptation to new challenges and environments was key to growth. Integration of conquered peoples into Roman society strengthened the empire. This approach allowed dominance to endure over long periods. It helped withstand internal strife and external pressures effectively. Rome approaches warfare as a long-term investment. It prioritizes building lasting systems over short-term gains. These systems are designed to endure beyond single battles. They also outlast individual commanders and generations. This strategic approach ensures long-term dominance. Rome significantly reshaped Europe's political landscape. This influence persisted long after the Roman legions disappeared. Rome's legacy continues to shape modern political foundations. Its impact is evident in legal systems and governance structures. Rome's legal systems have had a lasting impact on European law. This influence persisted for centuries after the Roman Empire's decline. Many modern legal concepts can be traced back to Roman legal principles. The structure and logic of European legal systems reflect Roman foundations. Rome's cultural contributions have profoundly shaped European identity. These contributions have had a lasting impact on the continent's traditions. Roman law influenced legal systems across Europe and beyond. The Latin language formed the basis for many modern European languages. Roman architecture and engineering innovations are still visible today. Roman political and administrative systems influence governance structures. Iron discipline is critical in military legions for effective operation. It ensures soldiers follow orders without hesitation, even under duress. Discipline enables soldiers to maintain formation during combat. Maintaining formation is essential for coordinated attacks and defense. Strict adherence to orders and formation enhances overall combat effectiveness. Rigorous training is essential for Roman soldiers. It prepares them for the physical challenges of warfare. Training also addresses the mental demands of combat. This comprehensive approach ensures readiness. Roman military success relied on well-prepared soldiers. The tribute system was a key aspect of Roman imperial economics. Conquered territories were obligated to pay tribute to Rome. Tribute consisted of resources and wealth extracted from these areas. This influx of resources supported the Roman Empire's economy. Tribute helped fund Roman infrastructure, military, and administration. Roman roads were crucial for trade and commerce in the Roman Empire. These roads formed extensive networks connecting distant regions. Efficient transport of goods was enabled by the well-maintained roads. Trade routes facilitated the exchange of resources and products. This interconnectedness fostered economic growth and prosperity. The Roman social system facilitated social mobility. Individuals could ascend the social hierarchy. Advancement was based on merit and achievements. Service to the state was a key factor. This allowed talented individuals to rise. The Roman Senate was central to policymaking. It significantly shaped the governance of the empire. The Senate's decisions impacted Roman life. Its influence extended across the vast empire. Roman governors were appointed to administer provinces. Their duties included maintaining law and order. Governors were also responsible for tax collection. Effective administration ensured stability and revenue. Romanization refers to the assimilation of Roman culture and customs. It involved conquered territories adopting Roman ways of life. This included the adoption of the Latin language. Roman culture, including laws and governance, was also adopted. Infrastructure, like roads and aqueducts, facilitated Romanization. Romanization helped integrate territories into the Roman Empire. Roman infrastructure projects improved life quality in conquered territories. Aqueducts provided fresh water to urban centers. This improved sanitation and public health. Public baths offered a place for hygiene and social interaction. These facilities were accessible to many residents. Infrastructure projects helped integrate conquered regions into the Roman Empire. Roman armies were highly skilled in siege warfare tactics. They employed advanced engineering and strategies to breach fortifications. These techniques enabled them to capture heavily defended cities. Siege warfare was a crucial aspect of Roman military dominance. The Roman Navy dominated the seas during its reign. Naval power was crucial for protecting Roman trade routes. The Navy facilitated the safe passage of merchant ships. It also projected Roman power across the Mediterranean Sea. This maritime dominance ensured Rome's economic and military strength. Ancient Rome relied heavily on resource extraction from conquered territories. This extraction provided essential materials for economic activities. Key resources included minerals, timber, and agricultural products. These resources fueled Rome's economic growth and prosperity. Resource wealth also supported Rome's military expansion and dominance. Roman cities became key centers of commerce. They also served as hubs for cultural exchange. Roman cities were vital administrative centers. These urban centers attracted people from across the empire. This influx of people boosted the city's importance. Roman cities facilitated economic and social growth. Rome established client states as a tool of political control. Client states were nominally independent entities. However, they were subject to Roman influence and control. This allowed Rome to exert power without direct administration. The Roman system was designed to foster political stability. It aimed to minimize the potential for internal strife. A key goal was to reduce the risk of civil war. Stable governance was crucial for the empire's strength. Political stability ensured consistent administration. This stability supported economic growth and expansion. Roman religion adapted by incorporating local beliefs and practices. This integration created a syncretic religious landscape. Syncretism allowed for the assimilation of diverse religious traditions. Local deities and rituals were often merged with Roman counterparts. Roman forts served as key defensive structures across the empire. They were strategically positioned to control important locations. Forts provided a secure base for military operations. They aided in maintaining order and suppressing rebellions. Roman forts were vital for projecting power and influence. Roman agriculture was remarkably productive. This high productivity ensured a consistent and reliable food supply. The stable food supply supported the empire's large population. Efficient farming was vital to Roman societal stability. The Roman legal system was the framework for justice in the empire. It provided mechanisms for resolving disputes among citizens. A core function was to ensure justice was applied fairly. The system aimed to maintain order and stability. Legal principles were developed and refined over centuries. These principles influenced legal systems in many countries. The Roman imperial succession aimed to maintain leadership continuity. However, the process was frequently marked by instability. Various methods were employed to designate successors. These included adoption, nomination, and hereditary claims. Power struggles often arose between potential candidates. This resulted in civil wars and political intrigue. Roman architecture is known for its innovative designs and engineering. These innovations led to the creation of impressive and durable structures. Roman architectural feats have stood the test of time for centuries. The architecture showcases advanced understanding of materials. Roman engineering techniques were crucial to their architectural success. Many Roman structures continue to inspire architects today.